It's time for Battle of the Bulge. This is the Ardennes Forest. You can see we're looking down on the town of Foy. Was it Foy? Yeah,
Dude,
Foy.
is there some sort of Band of Brothers theme going on? We played Karen 10 and
I
now
know.
it's
Battle of the Bulge, Ardennes Forest. They were
Ardennes
they
Forest.
were in these things in the
Winchester.
looking down on the town of Foy. M2 over there,
Oh, yeah.
carbine.
How do we get through here? 2,000 debris over there. This is a good looking map, man.
Yeah, this actually looks like Band of Brothers here.
Yeah, the way that they've got this looking looks fantastic, dude. Are we supposed to just hold these guys off or something?
I don't know. Maybe I don't see
They're
a
all
line.
coming from.
Maybe it's kind of like that, except you have room to maneuver back there.
I hope so. I hope it.
That'd be
click,
cool.
click, 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 click.
I'm gonna go M2 over here, carbine. You want Winchester?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
try the
1200.
Winchester.
Never mind. How much is the
Oh.
Winchester?
No, that's 800.
Oh.
How are we gonna do that?
Grenades.
Yeah, I'm out.
I have one bullet. The
I have
shot
0.
heard round the world. Oh, that's gonna miss. I better get that Winchester, dude.
Damn, dude.
Oh shoot.
How much was that thing?
1200 for the M2 if you want that one.
Yep. All right, I got. Ah, it's a shotty.
Is it? It's a trench gun. Back here behind you is a couple guys. Still haven't.
Okay.
Wow, points are very hard to come by.
You know what? Look, this is what I did. They all climbed down into this little.
Oh, this
pit.
is 1300, dude.
Throw your grenades into this. Like, throw them when they all start coming down. They pause for a second, chuck them up against that barrier in the back. Where was that other gun you were talking about?
Right here, the M2. It's right. Oh, dude, you
Oh,
gotta
right
get
there.
up here with your gun. Oh shoot, that didn't work so good. I threw my one grenade away.
Okay.
I got a crawler there.
Damn,
1040.
dude.
This is not gonna work for me. Get that bomb! Oh yeah, it's gonna work.
That's gonna work.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
Okay, so points are hard to come by.
It's
15.
a struggle, just like Band of Brothers. We can do it.
Thanks for crapping in our foxholes, man.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Easy company.
Easy.
15 and 240 in the M2. But it does not kill. Okay. Took a whole magazine to kill one guy.
Okay, okay. Can we not grab those? No, we can't go forward and grab that.
No going forward, friend.
Come on, baby.
Neener, neener.
Holy mackerel.
Holy Mackinaw. Ooh, look at you, double-fisted.
Double.
How much is that gate back there?
2,000. Then we got
210.
access to
Boxo.
the BAR, at least off the wall. All right, let's do this.
Bam,
Oh,
bam.
shoot.
Yeah, they got, like, it looks just like the movie, right?
Yeah,
The
it's really
fog,
good. Oh, man. it looks
overcast.
Really good. Solid.
Battle of the Bulge, Ardennes Forest, and we're looking at the town of Foy. Why do I know that? Because I watched the Band of Brothers multiple times.
Yeah, same with me. That's definitely a repeatable type of.
You know, they
series
made
you
another
can
one
watch.
called The Pacific, and I didn't like
I
it.
have that too, but it's not as good.
It's not as good.
Nah, it's not bad.
It's
but
not bad.
Really, it's not the same good story. You don't bond with the guys as much.
Dude,
as
I
you
was
do.
just gonna say I didn't bond with the characters.
No. All right, I'm opening this up for you.
I didn't bond with the characters at all
No,
because it
no.
jumped around too much.
Yeah, it was a little crazy. Okay, nothing back there. Dude, I think this is it. We're just holding this. We just gotta hold them back.
Hold the line.
Hold the bulge.
No
Hold your
perks.
bulge
It's
back.
perkless, is what it is.
Oh, Not cool, game. BAR 1600. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, ammo off the wall.
They're coming!
Because in World War II, you didn't have any perks.
Oh, we want that. We want that.
Doubles?
Come on, baby. There you are. There she is. I know the shotgun is slow, but my goodness, it packs a wallop.
Wallop. Well, that's why the trench gun was so ruthless, right? At some point, the Geneva Convention actually outlawed the use of shotguns, which...
What? Come on, man. How are you supposed to fight a war? No, we can't. Like, I understand the napalm stuff and the biological warfare, but I'm sorry.
But dude, it's the same thing. It's the
pencil
same
pushing
thing
desk
as like gun laws. The only people who are going to follow gun laws are law-abiding citizens. You think that Nazi Germany or, you know, some terrorists are following the Geneva Convention?
Think they give a crap about the Geneva Convention? All it does is put it at a severe disadvantage for everyone.
Yeah, and then if you don't, you're like, oh well, you guys are war criminals because you used a shotgun or you waterboarded, you know, people. It's like, dude,
how about this? We won't use it. We'll get overrun, and then all of your freedom goes away.
Everyone dies, and then but you took the moral high ground.
Then, yeah, exactly. Then start whining to me about what weapons you can and cannot use. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb. Don't even get me started. I'm getting all worked up.
You're getting all verklempt. It's just like the wars of today. Everyone thought they were going to drive tanks and have big Rommel North African tank battles and be able to punch some Nazi in the face, and it doesn't happen. They don't wear uniforms. That's against the Geneva Convention. Yeah. They don't wear uniforms. They blow up, you know, coffee shops. Like, get out of here, dude.
Yeah. You force us, the civilians, and all these soft people,
moral high
limit
ground.
what we can do. And all it does is screw us because nobody else but us play by those rules.
Yep. And you know what? Special Ops was created, guerrilla warfare, to fight them on their own terms, and that's why everything's become special operations.
Yeah,
you know?
just, you know, I'm sorry, but I agree with stop telling the people what you're doing. Just get it done.
Just do it.
Just do it. I'm not one of those people that get all offended or worried about it. I don't need to know every single thing that the government does.
Look, there's no such thing as a fair fight. You get in a street fight, you're like, well, okay, you're not allowed to punch him in the throat. Don't knee him in the junk. Don't do it. Bull crap, dude. You get in a fist fight, all bets are off. There are no rules in a fight. Unless you want to get your butt kicked or possibly worse.
Yeah.
Get out here with your stupid made-up rules. Your moral high ground. I feel better about myself because I subscribe to the fact that I'll just die for my beliefs. All right, let's put that to the test. All you guys,
you can die for your beliefs.
You want to die for your beliefs? Have at it. Have at it. I'm gonna fight for mine.
Yeah,
that's right. No such thing. And this is the only thing my dad ever taught me that was worth a damn. Son, the world's not fair, and there's no such thing as a fair fight. I'm like, all right. To this day, I remember that.
Yeah.
The castle doctrine.
I can tell you right now, I did not serve 3 years for the shenanigans and nonsense going on right now. That I did not.
Yep. That's for sure, man.
Forget that.
That's for sure. Real talk with You Always Win.
I know some people it'll strike them the wrong way, but we all have our opinions.
Hey, you're entitled to yours. We're entitled to ours. We're at least got the cojones to tell you what we feel and that we stand by it. Yeah. If you stand by the moral high ground and you're willing to die for whatever beliefs, then that's your right. Just think, when you're sitting in a coffee shop having some pie and some nice coffee, and some jackalope comes and blows the place up, I think you'd change your tune.
Yeah.
I have way too many friends that
let's be honest
have
here.
happened.
Most of these people that are saying this have never ever carried arms to defend the freedoms that they enjoy,
or even know anyone who has.
Yeah. Like, it's easy to say that, but there were men and women that died to protect those freedoms so that you could run your mouth and do all that stuff.
Exactly.
I get that.
I always go back to that quote that I told you about. It was a Vietnam veteran. There was a protest going on, and he was there, and there was like a news crew there, and they were burning the American flag and stomping on it. And the news crew came over to the vet, and he goes, "Does this just infuriate you, make you?" He goes, "No, that's what we fought and died for, to give them the right to do this, to give them the right to desecrate the flag, is why we did." And it was so like eye-opening. Like, you think of all the people that should be enraged would be this guy, and he's like, "No, this is what we fought for." And why the other side can't see that. Like, they can't see that. It's like, my God. Hopefully they'll never be proved, that one side is right over the other, because that would be anarchy.
Man. War is friggin' horrible, but unfortunately, we're not at a point in society around the world where humans are united. It's not. We're not even close. Not even close, man. Ah!
Almost went down.
So, dude, I'm super
I'm red. My MP40. Hey, I got one guy here. Run him around. I'm going to hit the box.
Hey, friend, come on. Let's go for a jog.
I have way too many friends that have served in battle that I would never, ever, ever disrespect them.
No.
And you know what, you guys? This is one thing. You think that everybody that goes to war, like, agrees that, we should go bomb people and take their oil.
No.
99% of them are just fighting for the purpose of serving their country.
Although you may not like it, you have to trust in what the politicians are doing. It's for the betterment of you and everyone else in there. It's not always the case, but as a soldier, you don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose
the wars.
Yeah.
You don't choose the wars. You say, I'm willing to put my life on the line to defend everything that you guys covet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the way it is. Sometimes when you serve, it's horrible wars, useless wars, but you don't get to choose. Any soldier that signs up, regardless as to what they do or what they see,
Yeah, I know.
That's the way I am with it. It's just like don't
wish,
spit on the soldier. You don't like the politicians. That's it.
It's not and the worst case of that was the whole Vietnam thing. I mean, everybody took it out on the soldiers, and a lot of these guys were drafted.
Yeah.
They didn't even want to fight. They were drafted
that's just pure ignorant. And sometimes that's what happens with the public.
The funny thing is, I was watching something recently, and I didn't put two and two together with this, but apparently America learned from Vietnam that the draft is not good, even if you're short on soldiers, that it produced such unwillingness to fight and too many problems of, you want people who actually volunteer for this, because in order to do what they need to do, it takes that. I mean, to be forced into that is pretty wild. So
you want them to be able to follow orders.
Yeah.
And know that what they're doing, like, they believe it. If they don't, you're gonna have people that go AWOL and
Yeah. And once people get into battle, you guys, they're fighting for the people to their left and their right. They're fighting for each other out there, you know?
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with what a lot of people think. Oh, it's oil. You want to be mad at somebody, be mad at leaders, politicians, liars.
Not the soldiers.
Not the soldiers. Never the soldiers.
I see people disrespecting soldiers. I want to throat punch them, like legit throat punch them. I'm like,
well, I hope nobody ever disrespects a soldier in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I will have a discussion with them. We play these maps that are so like real to life, and it brings out these
geared up.
You get all these thoughts and feelings about it, man. Some of the best people I know served in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Oh yeah.
And dude, everybody, I feel so strongly against this stupid Iraq, man.
Oh,
Afghanistan, I think the world could see. Iraq is like, what the heck? What was the leaders thinking, man? Sure, hindsight's 2020, but still, it's my goodness.
Like, he was a psycho and everything, but I don't even know how much better it is right now. It's like, dude, some of them
I'm telling you,
a democracy.
I think we had that conversation before, that there are certain countries that just need dictators. Iraq was so divided with tribalism, with Shia, with the different sects that they had there, and not SEX, SEC, secular tribalism, that it had to, they were better. Now, I'm not saying they're better off, but the world is better off that country was under control like that. Because what happened? ISIS.
Yeah.
And then the people wouldn't even band together. Like, these soldiers wouldn't go because they were a Shia group, and they didn't want to go into this area because this was a Shia area. Watch your right. Yeah, it's just bad. Iraq was bad all around, man. Sorry if we try and stop all this stuff, and be the world police, but we just get criticized for it. So I'm done with that. If you got a problem, then deal with it your damn self. Sick of the world bashing on America.
Yeah.
So sick of it.
I'm Canadian, but I completely agree.
Well, Canada, Canada and Australia, the UK, Germany, all of NATO, we're all together on this stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and like you've said before, and you've seen this. I forget what you watched it on, but every single skirmish that the U.S. has been in, Canada is there. It may be on a small portion, but we're always there.
Canada and Australia is there no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what.
In a small capacity, always there. Iraq, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. You don't hear about it.
No.
But they're there. Mainly JTF, that sort of stuff, though.
Oh, you go, but there was a movie just recently. What's his name from Vikings, the main dude?
Oh, yeah.
He was in a remake of a real thing. But I think it was Australian troops in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I think you
dude.
told me about this.
Yeah, maybe. And that just proves what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We had the Australian troops there in Vietnam, of all places. We're not talking about just recent history. We're talking about all along. Canada and Australia has always been there,
Well, crap, dude. We made your napalm.
Did Canada come up with napalm?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, let's mix
no
gasoline
one ever
with...
talks about it. We pumped napalm to you guys.
Let's mix gasoline with polymers and make it sticky.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you bad U.S. people.
Yeah.
By the way, here's your next shipment of napalm to melt skin.
Jeez. You drop some Willie Pete on the ground. Little white phosphorus.
I think about military a lot too, only because in about a year from now, my oldest son is going to be enlisting.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, though, man. The military's a weird thing, though. A lot of people join up to get out of the little town that they're from. A lot of people join up out of patriotism. A lot of people want to have a career. Yeah. And I appreciate all of them. I really do. Yeah. I think that, like I said, some of the most interesting people I've met in recent history have all served in these ridiculous wars that we've had to go through in the last few years. I say few years, last 20 years. Dude, I'm sniping, just so you know.
I wish I could actually go for a sniper.
It's the MAS-36. If you get a scoped rifle, dude, it's one-shotting them, and it's collating. That's a headshot.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I'm helping him look at possible careers because he wants to consider everything, like going to paid university, become an officer if there's a trait, like a occupation that he actually legit wants.
Right.
And then he also, regardless as to where he goes, he wants to consider JTF as well, which he knows is very hard to get into.
Yeah, but then you get to work with the Americans.
Yeah, they go on that. So he's looking at stuff like intelligence officer.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, all the stuff that you can't talk to anybody about.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you'll tell me, right? That's what I keep saying. You'll let me know, though, right? You'll tell me about the secrets.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who've gotten out, probably because they were in combat. But then you see these lifers, and if you go in young, you can get out young and have a whole second life still with that, all of that, whatever, the medical, the retirement, all that stuff. But also the training. If you're going to do something, get the most out of it you can. I've seen doctors and pilots and all kinds of stuff come out of the military.
Yeah, well, that's his plan. His plan is to get his pension. 25 years. So he'll be, what, 40... 43?
Uh-huh.
43 with a full government pension.
Yep. Good stuff.
Benefits, all... Jeez Louise, dude. These guys are pushing me back really big.
Give him the BAR. I'm going down.
Oh,
I'm going down right now. Oh, my God. They won't die for the BAR. Run into him. Hug him. Hug him. Get him. Get him, guys. Get him.
Oh, shoot.
They got you.
No.
They got... Oh, gosh. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that talk. Learn. Don't judge.